Good morning. Welcome again to Morning Devotions, and thank you again so much for our time together. I'd like us to go back to the book of John, chapter 18 today. To be honest, to one of my favorite amazing passages in the Bible. Now, I know it's all amazing, but this is one of those ones that sometimes just helps you keep a few things in perspective. Now, to set this up, I want you to remember, in John chapter 13, verse 27, Satan entered into Judas. So Judas is now not demon-possessed. Satan is possessing Judas personally. So this is not a little demon possessing Judas. Actually, Satan himself, the great head of the kingdom of darkness, is now possessing the body and in control of Judas's life. John 18, beginning with verse 1. Now remember, this has been going on since John 13. Chapter 18. When he had finished praying, Jesus left with his disciples and crossed the Kidron Valley. On the other side there was an olive grove, and he and his disciples went into it. Now Judas, who betrayed him, knew the place because Jesus had often met there with his disciples. So Judas came to the grove, guiding a detachment of soldiers and some officials from the chief priests and Pharisees. They were carrying torches, lanterns, and weapons. Jesus, knowing all that was going to happen to him, went out and asked them, "Who is it you want?" "Jesus of Nazareth," they replied. "I am he," said Jesus. And Judas the traitor was standing there with them. When Jesus said, "I am he," they drew back and fell to the ground. Please forgive me. They came in all of their self-righteous religiousness to arrest Jesus. They came in all of their anger and their hostility. Jesus wasn't afraid of them. He didn't send one of the apostles out to talk to them. He personally went out and said, "Who are you looking for?" Jesus always faced his enemies. He never ran. And they said, "We're looking for Jesus of Nazareth." And when he said, "I am he," they all fell down. They were overwhelmed in the presence of his sovereign authority. Now, the funniest part about it is Satan also fell to the ground in Judas. Every knee will bow and every tongue will confess that Jesus is Lord. Just as the idol of Dagon kept falling down in the presence of the Ark of the Covenant, Satan himself, possessing the body of Judas, fell down on his face before Jesus, the Son of the living God, King of kings and Lord of lords. Now, brothers and sisters, please forgive me, but I love the humor in that. It is amazing to me how little powerless people think they are so powerful until they get into the presence of the Lord of the earth. Your Jesus is Lord.